In a self-directed learning environment, heroes get all of the choices. They get the choice to choose what courses they want to take, when they want to take them, with whom they want to apprentice with, the time frame in which they want to do all of those things. They set their goals to achieve those based on, what choice they choose.
So in a self-directed learning environment, learners are choosing what they're working on, when they're working on it, where they're working on it, and in some instances, how they're going to complete it and what that evaluation process will be. So from kind of the beginning, from initialization to the end, which kind of like the assessment or evaluation, a learner has a say in what they are, what they're learning about in any given day. Part of what this like looks and feels like on a daily basis is daily goal setting. So we start our days in a self-directed learning environment where learners have time set aside to name what they're going to do that day, and share it with a peer we call a running partner, and get feedback on what they're going to do that day. And there's no judgment from the educator on that. We can ask questions or provide encouragement, but we leave it to the learners to choose what they're working on. Part of a learning environment that values choice is giving learners the choice to sit where they want. So sometimes that could be like sitting outside in a hammock, cranking some work, or sitting at a desk with peers, or sitting by yourself. Kind of unshackling learners from desks is part of what it means to be in a self-directed learning environment, giving them choice over their environment.
Having choice in environment is very crucial to a hero's learning. They get to feel like they have autonomy, and they get a sense that this studio or this classroom is our own. So that could look like being able to choose your own seating. If I want to sit on the floor with my computer in my lap, that's okay. If I need to throw on some headphones, that's okay. If I need to set a timer for myself, that's okay. So having those kinds of freedoms to be able to work and choose where you work, to choose maybe what you're working on. You may want to work on math all day long, and then tomorrow you'll work on language. And your friend may work on both at the same time. So it really just depends on how you're feeling that day, your emotions for that day. All of those things go into having choice and freedom in the studio.
The benefit of a self-directed learning environment is building this sense of autonomy, and of worth, and of kind of exercising democratic voice. If I have more experience making choices from myself, and maybe those choices aren't always the most beneficial choices. Maybe I'm choosing to sit with my friends and I get distracted and I get off topic and I didn't get the work done I needed to get done, but I'm able to learn that lesson. I'm able to reflect on, oh wow, I'm behind or off schedule, and see the reasons why, and then I can course correct and make changes for myself. That's hugely beneficial for a person to develop that sense of self-discipline. And sometimes it takes weeks and months and years for that to build up. So in a self-directed learning environment, it really is like a long game approach. But the benefit to that is, when you leave the school, you're not reliant on a teacher to tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, for how long. You're able to make those choices for yourself because you've developed that discipline.
Having a choice in your own learning is beneficial because we are transitioning them from, early adolescence to young adolescence to adulthood. And when we get older, we make our own choices. So we are preparing them for the future.